Imagine Sudan in 2030. Go ahead, take a second. What do you see?
Perhaps you see a booming business where you can order oranges from Jabal Marra online. Do you see a new generation of social entrepreneurs and youth leaders from all regions of Sudan spurring growth and unity? Do you see youth in Al Jazeera creating local and modern versions of Mashrou Al Jazeera, exporting cash crops to the Middle East and Europe?
Perhaps you see Sudan once again has accessible world-leading university, education, and a society focused on knowledge sharing.
Do you see the sanctions being lifted and the new international trade talks being led by a Sudanese woman?
What does it mean to be Sudanese in 2030? Maybe you see our famous hospitality and sense of community extended across all tribes and regions as we end tribalism and conflicts in Darfur, Blue Nile, and South Kordofan. Or will we only become more fragmented?
The best thing about the future is that it has not been written yet. There are no facts about the future, only possibilities. We have an opportunity today to think systematically about alternative futures for Sudan so that we can begin to create the futures we want. After all, we must identify the landscape of possible destinations before we can forge a path to get there.
Systematically thinking about possible futures will help us build an inclusive vision for Sudan 2030, achieve sustainable human development, and build wiser futures. The future is an open world that has yet to be drawn. If we do not draw our own future, others will draw it for us. And as we step beyond the constraints of today, we find a safe space for thinking together and exploration. We immerse ourselves in new possibilities and find new solutions to old problems. We may even find surprising new allies and unexpected areas of agreement.
The future is a common ground among all communities. No matter how fragmented we are, we share the future and hopes and dreams about what the future may hold. Systematically thinking about possible futures can help us build dialogue, understanding, and trust. It can help us bring fragmented communities together.
Systematically thinking about possible futures can help us prepare as a country and a community for the coming challenges of the decades ahead. By understanding the whole range of possible futures, we will build resilience in uncertain and volatile times.
As we work together to achieve our shared vision of 2030, we will be empowered to build a Sudan we all want.
The challenges we face as we work together to build wiser, preferred futures for Sudan are large and foreboding. But building an inclusive vision for Sudan calls us to engage directly with our fears and the complexity of our society. If we apply the tools of foresight, we will better understand ourselves and be able to begin the hard work of building a Sudan in 2030 that works for everyone. Quoting الشيخ فرح والتيك توك: باكر السفر بالبيوت والكلام بالخيوط.